I ain't no dating coach, right? And none of that. This is not no channel that's going to optimize your pussy count and get your number count going. This ain't none of that. I'm going to tell you a direct way so you can maintain your time, work on your purpose, but still be able to date out here and enjoy dating out here. You feel me? So you could save a lot of time. A lot of men are wasting time doing this one thing. And this one thing is you in the DMs and you texting. Listen, if you are in a woman's DMs, you're in there with a cesspool of guys that look just like you, right? Or better. And you're in a cesspool of guys, thousands of guys, tens of thousands of guys are in the DMs. Let me tell y'all something. The shorty that you might view as regular degular got 5,000 niggas in her DMs. And the shorty you want got 50,000 niggas in her DMs. You're not special when you in her DMs. Bro, she looks at her DMs like she looks at emails, like she checks emails, bro. She probably barely checks them, right? Not only that, and then when she does, and when she sees your message, she's not even interested enough to see what you look like. Why? Because you're not even a check mark. Yes, check mark guys, right? The guys with the check marks are in her DMs too. And they're telling her, come over. Even if she regular degular. Why? Because they need a quick squeeze for that night. And because they know they have status, they know they got that goddamn verification. They think the woman that they gonna text, that regular degular girl that you want to talk to, Sarah from Michigan, who's a 7, they think that she's gonna be jumping to the occasion. And yes, there's some women that are. So that's why, that's their way of contact. I don't want you to go through none of that. Pop up by her front door and let her know who you are. Off rip. See, now when you're in her DMs, this is what you're doing. You're a passenger of the flight. You feel me? You riding coach. You in line like everybody else. You waiting to get on. Matter of fact, some of y'all ain't even like that. Some of y'all ain't even get approved yet. Some of y'all have to be approved of to even get in the DMs, right? So what you do? This is why I say I'm not a dating coach. I'm not going to get you in window, right? So you could change the dynamic of the relationship that y'all got going on. Building her interest. That doesn't interest me whatsoever. That's a large waste of time. A lot of y'all can't work on your purpose and date women because y'all are gaining a woman's interest. Y'all trying y'all best to gain a woman's interest. I'm not doing that. You're interested in me or not. That's how it is. So some of y'all don't even have a pass. Y'all don't even have a ticket to get on the plane. Too many of y'all dudes want to get in the window, and you surprise you the luggage. You feel me? You in there with the luggage. You too busy trying to convince the staff that you're a passenger on the plane. You sneaking on the plane. Here I am. I'm in a private jet. They know who they coming to pick up. So stop trying to get her Instagram. Listen, I ain't no dating coach, because dating coaches gonna do everything to get you in window with any woman. I want you to go knock on that motherfucking door like you Jehovah's Witness. You want to know what it is real, if it's real or not, off rip, so you don't have to waste your time. Here's what you do. You go, and when you talking and when you dealing with a woman, you ask for her number. Here's why you ask for her number, right? It's very direct, and it puts pressure on her. And that's what you want. You feel me? Dating coaches, they might tell you, hey, take her Instagram down. It's a softer, more polite, more gentle way for you to get in window. Fuck the window bullshit, right? You want her number. Here's why. Because if she says, hey, I don't hand my number out like that, right? Here, take my Instagram. It tells you everything that you need to know about how she feels about you. Here's why. She doesn't hand her number out that because of terrible experiences in the past. She had guys text her or call her in times where she didn't want to be text or call. Maybe she was busy. Maybe she was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. And the guy had her number to put her on blast and by calling her or texting her. And she doesn't want that to happen again. Maybe guys then texted her way too much, right? They got possessive. The point is, she has excellent, valid reasons to not text you, but it tells you this one thing: she lumped you in with those guys. If it was Usher, or if it was Chris Hemsworth asking for her number, she'll give it to him. Off rip. You know, I don't look at Hollywood celebrities like gods, bro. They regular people just like me and you. That's how I look at it. You feel me? So that's how I'm going to go up in there. I'm a celebrity. That's how I operate around here. So I call because it's direct. And when they let me know, hey, you can't get my number, they're letting me know, hey, you're not a weirdo. You're that guy. I want you to call me. I want you to call me. So go to the next part. I don't text. There's no point of texting. There's no point of being up on my phone, you feel me, communicating. Why? Because in person is the best communication you could get and receive with a woman. Everything that I could text her, I could tell her in person. So why not use that opportunity to meet up? We don't have time to text. We're too busy. You see what I'm saying? So use that opportunity to meet up with a woman. Call. Have a plan already set as if you were going by yourself. Invite her to the event you was already going to. When you call, you set the call to about 5 minutes. Maybe you just call to checking in. Call to check in, have that short conversation, and keep it pushing. We don't have time to be on the phone caking up for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, because all that talking you could have been doing with her in person. What the hell y'all gonna talk about in person if you talking to her 2 hours on the phone? Talk to her in person. Get her an opportunity to meet in person. That way is direct. Here's another reason why I say call her in person. Just call her and communicate with her instead of texting. When you text a date, you give her opportunity to delay it. Give you a delayed response. She want to respond 5 hours later, 10 hours later. Either try to come up with an excuse. You see what I'm saying? This is what happened to me one time. I asked a girl on a date and I asked her to text, right? She didn't respond to me 16 hours later. She had all that time to think. Because I was coping so hard, I wanted to say, yo, maybe she gonna say yes. Maybe she gonna say yes because I like this girl so much. But in reality, I knew the answer I was going to get. That next day, I was dressed up looking like a fool just in hopes that she might say yes, right? And she was like, nah, I can't do it. And I dressed up for no reason. But I gave her all that time. Instead, I should have called her right on the spot. Because when you call her right on the spot, she got to say yes right then and there. Or it's a bust. You see what I'm saying? She got to say yes or no right then and there. I wasted 16 hours of my time conjuring up feelings, hoping and coping, believing that she might say yes eventually. And it cost me all that time. You see, all that time, it could have been invested into something else. But all that time was wasted thinking about the possibility that she might say yes. I wasted my time, and I don't want you to waste your time. Call her directly so you could get your answers. That's why you can't be on your purpose and date at the same time, is because you're out pursuing. I'm not in the pursuit. I am the opportunity. Like, comment, subscribe. Be easy.